What's up, everybody? Welcome back to House of SUMAC, episode 3. Great to be back, and we have a good episode coming, so yeah, it's just gonna be me for this episode. Last time we had Cameron, and it was a good time. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk about pretty much the same thing as last time. I'm gonna talk about the games that happened the first week of the playoffs, and then we'll talk about the games of the winning teams who I think is gonna win stuff. So yeah, I'm not expecting this podcast to be long, maybe like 10 minutes. So yeah, let's see though. So we got first matchup, the start of the wild card, Raiders versus Broncos. Now to me, it was like I didn't think the Broncos were gonna destroy them. I thought they were gonna like beat them by like 2 touchdowns, but they beat them by 1 touchdown. Final score is 23-16. And yeah, I'm not really surprised. And the Raiders almost pulled a little comeback to get a touchdown to go to the OT, but they didn't. So yeah, not surprised the Broncos won. So yeah, next matchup, Pats versus Bills. This was a sad game to watch. I'm a Pats fan. Now, I knew if the Bills won, they would win by like 2 touchdowns maybe. But no, they won 17-40, 40-17. The hell? I mean, Bills went all out this game. Pats couldn't stop their running. I mean, their offense was just so good against the Pats. So yeah, it sucks to see that happen for Pats Nation. But yeah, next season, we'll see. Mac Jones had a good season. We'll see what he does next season. So yeah, next matchup, Steelers-Chiefs. Steelers, they had a good start. They got like a fumble return to a touchdown. So they started out the game good in the second quarter. But then Chiefs just went all out and won 41 or 42, one of those scores, to 21. I'd say Steelers did the job for offense. They just need better defense. Because you're going to play a really good team with really good offense. And they're like, they're as good as the number 1 seed. They're like technically the number 1 seed, but they're not. So yeah, that's it for the AFC side. Now we're going to go to the NFC. Now in the NFC, we have some spicy matchups. Cardinals versus Rams. To me, I thought that was a no-brainer. The Rams are definitely going to get that dub. They're going to win by a lot, and they did. They won like 31-11, I think, or 34. So yeah, it was the first half of the Cardinals was just horrible. It was really weird. Like, Kyler threw a pick 6 at the end zone, and it was just sloppy for them. They weren't doing much in the first half. They weren't getting anything done. And the Rams they were doing really good. So, yeah, and there's Matthew Stafford's first playoff win. It took him 4 games. 4 games. It's a lot, but he finally has one. He's on a good team. They're definitely Super Bowl contenders. They can definitely make it. And then next matchup we have is, we'll do this one real quick. We'll do the Bucs versus the Eagles. It's a good matchup. I really like that matchup. But we all knew the Bucs were going to win. There's no way Brady's going to lose this game. So yeah, they were up by like 31-0. Then the Eagles scored 15 like at the end of the game. So yeah, if the Eagles just did those points earlier, they would have had a chance probably. Like, it'd be pretty close. But nah. Bucs defense was actually playing really good until like the fourth quarter. So yeah, Brady's moving on to the second round. Last matchup we have in the NFC is the Cowboys versus the Niners. Now, Niners are a pretty good team. They are the last seed, but still, I knew they would be a good team in the playoffs. And Niners and Cowboys, that's a pretty good matchup. To me, that's a pretty even matchup. I'm not saying that because of the outcome, but yeah, I'm not surprised that the Cowboys did lose. I'd say at the end of the game, Prescott Dak just threw their game when he runned it. That was just funny, like that's just so dumb. So yeah, like dumb ending. I wish we didn't see. I wish we saw a better ending. I wish like the Cowboys had like one more play. But yeah, whatever. I don't care. It's not my favorite team or anything. So yeah, now we're going to talk about the next matchups of the second round. So, yeah, it's the second round. It's the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. So, yeah, we're going to go back to the AFC side and talk about the games. So, I'm going to talk about the games, like who's playing, and then I'll say who I think's going to win. So, first up, we got Bills versus Chiefs, Bengals versus Titans, Rams versus Bucks, and Niners versus Green Bay. So there's 4 games. So, yeah. First up, we'll do this one. Bengals versus Titans. This is a spicy matchup. You know, we can see what the Bengals can do. They could definitely beat the Titans. To me, the Titans are not even they're not the best team in the AFC. It's definitely, right now, is the Chiefs. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. The Bengals could beat them. I think they honestly might do it. I honestly think Bengals are going to beat the Titans. So, yeah, that's going to make the Bengals move to the third round of the AFC Championship. And the next matchup we have is the Bills versus Chiefs. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take the Bills. I know, I'm going to take the Bills. I think most people would say Chiefs, but I'm going to take the Bills. I think, all that motivation from the Pats game, they're going to do really good because they looked really dominant against the Pats. I'm not saying the Pats are very bad or anything. I think there's a really good team, and I think they could really just beat the Chiefs. Last time they got destroyed by them against the Chiefs. See, I think this is where the Chiefs are going to lose. Now, is this at the Chiefs Stadium? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is because, I think they're the better power ranking team. So they're going to be at the Chiefs Stadium, which means Patrick Mahomes is still not gone on a road game in the playoffs. Super Bowl doesn't count, though. I'm just talking about not when the Super Bowl happens. But the Titans win, the Chiefs win, then that's going to end. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. They've never really done that before. I tell you, they're a really good team. So, yeah, next up is the NFC divisional playoff matchups, and this is really the last thing I'm going to talk about. I know it's going to be a short episode. I don't have much story in for us. Maybe I'll put some NBA in next week. So, yeah, just to make it extra long because, we're not going to have that much time to speak with these matchups. There's not going to be that much minutes, but, we're only doing it for this episode, I think. I'm going to try. So, yeah. First matchup is going to be Green Bay versus the 49ers. Packers versus 49ers. I mean, it's a crazy matchup to me, Niners could pull it off. So, yeah. I think Green Bay's going to win, but the Niners could have a chance. They have a chance. They for sure have a chance. They can definitely pull up the upset. Rams versus Bucks. Now, honestly, I don't have a freaking game prediction who I think is going to win. This is a crazy matchup. But I'm saying this. If the freaking Rams win, they're going to the Super Bowl. Now, I said Bills and Rams to the Super Bowl. That was my pick. So, yeah, but we'll see what happens if they get knocked out or, maybe if the Titans play really good, that might change my opinion. But not my opinion, but, it might not happen. I might say the Titans might win, but my pick is still the Bills because I said that earlier and I can't change it because that would be kind of cheating. So, I don't cheat like that. I hate cheating. So, yeah. Rams versus Bucks, though. How about this? I'm going to say the Rams are going to win. Honestly, I think they can do it. I don't really know. I can't. Actually, never mind. I don't know who's going to win. I think it's going to be a close score game, but yeah, it's going to be a crazy game. Then whoever wins those games we just talked about is going to the AFC Championship on the AFC side, and on the NFC, they're going to the NFC Championship. And whoever wins those games is going to the Super Bowl 56 in LA. So, yeah, pretty hyped. I can't wait for these matchups. definitely am looking forward to the Rams and Bucks and Bills and Chiefs. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode of House of Sumac. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time on episode 4 of House of Sumac.